And we're ready to roll here in South Bend on this Friday night. Drunick behind the back to Palazzolo. Drunick to Palazzolo again, off the block and deflection. Too far out of the reach of Emma Farrell, and Notre Dame starts the scoring tonight.
Lack of hand-eye on that opportunity.
Ogagar to serve. Sample to Schrader. Schrader with dominant.
It's something that this Notre Dame team obviously hoping to get better at as the years progress, and they continue to build this program back up under the watch of Salima Rockwell.
Fiona Schrader.
See if that shapes how they plan their attack going forward.
Tremblay's out for it. And goes for it again. Baker. Crawford tried to go over. Baker to Crawford. Too far out of the reach of Palazzolo.
With Notre Dame. So that's the type of year where you really start to shift that focus from rebuilding to like, we're ready to get going and win now, and everyone wants to make that transition as easy as possible.
From Trump to Tarnoff.
Another opportunity for the Irish to put this away.
Baker with the dump.
Set up and then whips it back over. A gutsy play with the game on the line, but that's what it takes in these long sets to prevail sometimes. She keeps it going.
Palazzolo on the deflection. Notre Dame back at set point. This first set keep going. The Demon Deacons pick it up. Schrader to Palazzolo. Monson from the ground. Crawford dumps it across. Baker up to Crawford, mistimed. Palazzolo on the deflection, dug out. Trump dipping over, Baker digs. Crawford through the block. Schrader behind the back to Palazzolo, set down. Olivia Franke. Wake Forest wins set one. Welcome back. It was a hard-fought victory for Wake Forest, and it was off Olivia Franke's hand for a big block.
A couple of years ago, and outstanding last year in her first season with Wake Forest.
Baker off the tap set. Baker to Carney. Baker Carney again, blocked by McDowell and Trump.
Wake Forest just went back to the well one too many times. And McDowell.
You get thrown right in to training and getting right into competition. Have the full off season as a beautiful set from Baker there goes to Wake Forest.
That time with the coaching staff throughout this Wake Forest roster certainly paying off.
A light tap by Charity McDowell.
We've seen Baker do at times in this game and wound up just rushing it. That's the risk of those no-look hits or those quick strike attacks, is that, yeah, when they work, they're great, but they're really hard to execute.
Baker up to Crawford. A big block from Tarnoff and Schrader. You see the emotion from Fiona Schrader.
You can get late early in sets like this if you don't find a way to go on a bit of a run, and a huge celebration of those quote-unquote easier opportunities. If you're going to make the NCAA tournament, you can't have room for letdowns, and the consistency what they played in this year, very impressive.
Carney with a big swing. Should be a good one there on ESPN. Off the timeout. Fiona Schrader with the kill. Notre Dame is a community school, understanding that has a small student population. You have to go tap into the community to get people there. And it's a big block for Ogagar and Wake Forest, who now sit at set point to try and capture this second.
Go to the sideline.
Monson gets it across. Baker. Lang has it sat down. Monson there to provide some defense. Joust again. Monson was still there to provide coverage. Ogagar missed time. Farrell's there to clean it up. Schrader off the deflection. Tarnoff. Farrell again. Ogagar pushes it across. What a point. Slater, Irish with the hard-fought point. This point had a little bit of everything. Notre Dame came out on the winning side of it.
Yeah, great effort there. You see right off the start on the block from Ogagar, who's been fantastic so far for Wake Forest. They try to set up Slater on the far side. The Irish get bodies there.
And it's an ace from Paige Crawford. Big thanks to Paige Crawford's on the service line.
5 of the last 6 now have gone in favor of Wake.
Lucy Trump responds. Get Notre Dame the lead back.
It's go time for both of these sides. No time to wait around.
Drunick back in for the Irish. Palazzolo. Crawford sat down by Schrader.
For the most on this Notre Dame team, the most in this game, in fact, she was right up there with in perfect position to send that one down to the hardwood.
Turnoff with a block. Notre Dame firing on all cylinders right now when they've needed it the most.
Certainly based on how they play, especially in that first set, Sweet would have felt a bit unjust. But still work for them to do to close this out.
Schrader. Fiona Schrader staying dominant. Notre Dame. Schrader across the net. Baker back up to Crawford, blocked. Farrell was there though. Monson passes to Lang on the deflection. Notre Dame picks up the third set. We're gonna have a fourth.
No, I didn't rate the first time. 20%.
Doing the quick math there in your head. Schrader back up to Trump, blocked at the net.
There's a reason I'm on the mic and not on the stats.
Trying to get the pendulum to try and attempt to swing back.
With 5 kills and a hit percentage over 300, and has been crucial to the block's success too.
Wake Forest gets a necessary point.
They haven't even had a chance to go on a run so far. Maybe one here though.
Notre Dame. Schrader gets it over. Baker quickly up to Fish. Trump taps it down.
I believe this is going to be to see if Trump went over the net. The only thing I can really think of there.
And whether, once again, in these instant replays, you hear it all the time. It's got to be conclusive. Has to be enough there. Carney back onto the floor. Lang, strong swing. Carney now. Lauren Turnoff. Palazzolo with the kill. Palazzolo with the kill. We're going to a 5th set. Pop some popcorn.
A chance to do it right there, but Wake Forest not stymied by the Irish block.
Schrader off the block. Baker up to Ogagar, and Ogagar sets it down.
Making that block, but Trump was certainly there to provide support.
Baker up to Crawford. Crawford finds the opening just too far out of the reach of Hattie Monson.
Racked up over 200 digs this season, second most on Wake Forest. Just out of her reach.
Carney with a rocket off the hand. Now to serve. Set down by Carney. Wake has a 1-point lead heading to the media timeout.
From 1-1 to 8-8, neither team has gained any separation through the first half of this final set.
Carney has it blocked, pushed over by Douglas. Inside Purcell Pavilion, steps up to serve. Crawford with a big swing. Schrader goes launching into the seats. Fans starting to feel the energy switch.
Pull off the most improbable comeback you can have in a volleyball game.
Baker up to Ogaard. Drunick lays out. Lang on the deflections, no one's there. Irish at match point in the fifth.
And Neiman Deegan seemingly had this under control.
Baker behind the back to Slater. Finds the opening, sneaks it in. Ava Torrance serves it over. Palazzolo digs it out. Drunick up to the freshman Lang. Baker to Crawford. Has it set down. Baker keeps it alive though. Crawford will pass it over. Irish will set their offense. Drunick to Lang. Crawford. Drunick to Schrader. Blocked. Schrader puts too much on it, but it goes Irish's way on the deflection. Notre Dame completes the reverse sweep on senior night.